It was always going to be a tough assignment for the Rustlers, going up against an informed Bundaberg. After 3 back-to-back sets of 6 on the Rustlers' line, it wasn't long before the scoreboard began ticking over. And from the kick-off, Bundaberg were on a roll. This time, Rustlers' markers were caught napping. Heading into the break, Bundy coach Tracy Kuski was more than pleased with his side's first 40.
We were pretty strong in defence. I think that's what won us the game in the first half, and they were attacking our line.
Bundy were up 24-0 at half-time. And once again, the Rustlers' goal line defence began to self-destruct.
Every time we made a mistake, they made us pay. And it's a bit hard going backwards at that pace of footy.
But the Rustlers didn't go down scoreless, with Tom Simpson finding his way across the line.
Our defence was really good. Our defence just held us up. They only scored 6 points, and that was in the last sort of 10 minutes of the game. So, it was pretty good.
The trophy is now on its way back to the Wide Bay for the 3rd time since 2010. Peter Jolly, 7 News. After 12 years governing Wagga Rugby League, Daryl Kelly has decided the time is right to move on. He's not one for basking in the public spotlight, but the local sporting community has a lot to thank him for. The outgoing president has worked tirelessly behind the scenes in both a practical and administrative way to help develop and promote the game he loves the most, rugby league.
Well, I love sport, and rugby league was the game that I played and enjoyed for a long, long time. And I just think sport is such an important part of the community, and it's important for the development of young people.
Daryl's clocked up many hours volunteering behind the scenes, and now he wants to step aside from the job that's given him so much.
My wife and I have decided we're going to go and join our daughter at the Gold Coast and try living up there. So, unfortunately, my association with rugby league in Wagga will be terminating. We're going to wind it down over about a 12-month period.
He's seen, witnessed and fought some of the toughest league decisions in Wagga Rugby League circles. And he got more right than he got wrong. One of Daryl's proudest achievements is the decision to move away from the old and run-down Eric Weisel Oval to where he stands today at McDonald's Park. He helped turn this once council-owned horse paddock into what many people regard as the best rugby league facility in the Riverina. But it was Daryl's commitment to this project which restored local pride amongst the footy fraternity. And all of a sudden, Wagga Rugby League found a new base to call home.
Yes, this is by far the most important. This and the Paramore Park complex for the juniors is the biggest step rugby league has made in this community in 30 or 40 years, I'd say, yes.
So while it may be time to hang up the working boots and eye off the park he nurtured from humble beginnings, one thing is for certain. He'll always be remembered as the rugby league president who reshaped the Wagga Rugby League landscape on and off the field.
Made a lot of friends over the last 10 or 12 years in rugby league, and longer than that, since my playing days. But so certainly I don't want to lose those connections.
As Daryl gets set to close the gates one last time, there's no question his Wagga Rugby League legacy will live on forever. Bundaberg were looking to bounce back from a 9-point loss to Southwest Pirates, but found themselves on the back foot against the Suncoast Clippers from the get-go. The Clippers, in front of a vocal home crowd, were out to dazzle their fans with early baskets. The Bulls tried to match the urgency of the Clippers, but by half-time, it was obvious the team's hit-out the night before was taking its toll.
They were down one of their best players, and they played last night. They were tired, so it was tough on them, but we had to take advantage of that. We did that.
The Clippers were in control and showing no signs of slowing down in the 3rd and 4th quarters. Winston Robinson led the points tally with an impressive 36 points for the night, leaving the Bulls coach unimpressed with his team's first-round performance.
A lack of commitment on defence. We didn't help each other out. Our help defence was non-existent at times. Our offence, we didn't run through our plays.
It was a different outcome for the women's QBL. The Bundaberg Bears finished too strong in defence and attack, clinching the match 79-57. The result leaving the women's Clippers coach unsure what went wrong.
We had a good pre-season and that wasn't where we're at. We're a better team than today's performance.
The Bears will now get ready to face off with Gladstone this Friday night in Bundaberg. Peter Jolly, 7 News.
And Joe, what about the broadcast? You know, this is going into potentially 14 million homes around the world. Outstanding coverage.
Yeah, no, it is. It's the first time since the Olympic Games that we've actually had softball live on Fox Sports and through Australia. And as you mentioned, 14 countries, close to 14 million people in Asia. So this is I guess it's a bonus for us right now to get softball live on television again.
Teresa, disappointed, but if you could take a positive out of that, what would it be?
We ended stronger than we began.
Live. And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome along to Sunday afternoon footy. All thanks to Hunter Holmes as Triple M NRL rocks the footy down here at Amy Park here in Melbourne. As we see the Storm, with the siren about to go in the background, put a kick downfield. They're leading the race. Meaney wants it. Meaney picks it up, and Meaney scores his double. Wow, that came from absolutely nothing.